Okay, well, this is going to be another sort of dev diary, so to speak. I have not started the game properly. Of kind of just a showcase of where I'm at with the game, as dev diaries are often. Now, pretty much since last I published a YouTube video, I've got some sort of behind the scenes footage, um, but it's all private because it's a bit meh. It's not really digestible content. A lot has changed. I've done a lot of things and had a lot of struggles with, particularly with like the unit split slider, which I will demonstrate shortly. So anyway, you'll notice that the map is a bit more filled out. I've developed tools that allow you to pretty much create maps and fill them out with nations fairly effectively. I've made it so that the units, like the unit position on the province, is generated automatically. It has some issues, but it's a lot better than the previous positions. Units can split effectively now, like, and also correctly in multiplayer as well. So here, let me show you some the unit splitting, some incredible footage. There is a command point that you might be able to see in the top of the screen there, where you only have a certain amount of moves that you can make per turn. So moves include actually moving units and recruiting them. For example, note it's for every new army that you recruit. Also, I've added a feature to control click and recruit multiple units at once. Yeah, this slider, by the way, this slider is has really been a time sink to get that to work nicely across multiple things. I think. No, we're not. Very. I mean, this guy can't move into this. Definitely some issues with that. Used to show adjacent provinces. Right, so I've noticed a issue with like province connection, I guess, between those two provinces. But the yeah, so the command point system works after you've like you moved all your guys, or at least after you've spent all your command points, you shouldn't be able to move or recruit more guys. So yeah, you'll notice that the debug log kind of sort of goes on with that. A little bit strange that I can't move into this place. I could have sworn that was working beforehand, but I guess I'll notify it. Here you see my incredibly professional notes. Right, so I guess it looks like some of my tools for making maps need some work. Oh yeah, now to kind of showcase the more interesting part is multiplayer works. Let me just quickly build player 2. Me and my buddy Blarn have been testing this extensively, and also, you know, testing the extent of our friendship and extent of our sanity. Guess I'll host on this one. Anyway, that's already that's something to take into consideration. That doesn't sync properly once if you join sort of like after somebody else has selected their country. But anyway, country number 5, I forget who that is. Okay, that's the Benelux. So I will recruit something. I'll switch to the other client. He'll see that I've recruited something. He is still always playing for one. And turn. Apologies for the lack of sort of like a split screen demonstration, but it is what it is. I think the picture is sort of gotten here. So yeah, anyway, it's come along quite nicely. Like units can do battle with each other. That's another thing that I haven't I failed to show. Also, you know, I can in the current version just control another person's units, but that's primarily in there for debugging purposes. It's it exists for a reason. So you'll notice that, you know, units will have like little battles, and then whoever comes out the victor occupies the province. And, you know, recruitment costs money and among other things. So yeah, it's actually like a tiny functional game. Doesn't have any AI in it yet. Might do that um, soon, TM. And yeah, then it'll be in a fairly good state. So I'm fairly pleased with how fast this has been going. And yeah, exciting stuff.